Hi everyone, hope you're all well. So on today's vlog I'm going to be talking about peaks and troughs. So when you go through a chronic illness there's going to be a range of different emotions and it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster. So there might be times where maybe you have a bit of a better day or you feel like you've turned a corner or made some progress. But then there's also going to be a lot of days, sadly, where things really aren't good. In fact, things are pretty bad. And it's a mix of the two. So from my point of view, from my experience, there was a long time where it was just bad 24/7 and there was no good points really. But then gradually as time's gone on, I've learnt to appreciate the little things and the little wins, no matter how small they may seem. Like for instance, with me these days, there's times where maybe I have a bit of a better day and I feel like I'm going to turn a corner. I feel really positive, really optimistic. I almost feel like I could take on the world, and when I feel like that, it's amazing. I feel like I'm going to get better. I feel so hopeful. But then, sadly for me, it never really lasts long. Something always happens or my mood just on its own decides to plummet again. And then I feel like back to square one where I feel really hopeless again. And I find it really difficult that when you finally start to get that positivity, how quickly it can just go. So yeah, there are peaks and troughs, and to be honest, I think that's one of the things that even now to this day I still find really difficult, because before I got ill I was always quite a positive person. Don't get me wrong, recently that is starting to come back and that's amazing when I feel like that. It really is nice to feel like that again. But yeah, it's a shame when it doesn't last, and in a way it is my fault because I beat myself up so much and I'm so hard on myself that that's not going to help the situation, and I know that, and that's something that I'm working on as well. But I just wanted to say, if anyone's watching this that's going through a chronic illness, feeling the same, or just anyone who's having a tough time in general and things are quite up and down, that a quote that I'm trying to live by at the moment is the fact that every day might not be good, but there's something good in every day. And for me, getting out of bed and being downstairs every single day, if that's only the one thing that I do that day, then I've achieved something, you know? When you feel as ill or as down or whatever as, you know, I feel and maybe other people do as well, that is still an achievement. So you're definitely doing better than you think you are if you don't think you're doing well. And I know I'm a fine one to talk because I never feel like I'm doing well, but I'm all for kind of motivating other people and hyping other people up and making them feel better about themselves, because I know how it feels to not feel good about yourself. So yeah, when you have peaks and troughs, it is really difficult, but it's something that over time, I suppose you get used to it, and there are ways that you can work through it as well. For example, recently, starting this new physio regime, which is going really well by the way. At the time I'm doing it, I feel amazing, like I'm finally doing something again, what, you know, normal, like having a bit of a walk, and it's brilliant. But then what people don't see or don't necessarily know about or think about is the fact that for the rest of that day and for a good few days after, I feel so ill that, you know, then all the positivity that I've built up kind of goes again, and it's about trying to hold on to that for a bit longer. That's something that I really want to happen and I'm trying to work on at the moment. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that it's okay if things aren't amazing all the time. And I feel like I'm quite honest on these vlogs. I feel like I still probably am quite happy and smiley compared to maybe how I feel sometimes. But yeah, I just wanted other people to know that there's always hope, and life in general is just a roller coaster. So yeah, chronic illness, it is a really difficult thing to navigate your way through, but you'll get there. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you all next week.